Peer pressure is when peers or friends are encouraging a person to change their values, attitudes, or behaviors. Peer pressure can hurt you. It can lead you to make decisions that you will regret. It is something that can lead to bad things where you're not using your better judgment and peers are pressuring you to do something you would not usually do. The issue with peer pressure is that most people only give in because they want to fit in, and peer pressure can hurt you. This can't be changed entirely because people will always want to fit in, but people can start saying no. It should be encouraged not to fit in all the time because it will help people not give in to the pressure. Peer pressure can hurt you. In Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, a professor said, "It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to your enemies, but a great deal more to stand up to your friends." You can also try to avoid peer pressure. This can be done by hanging out with groups of people with the same interests as you. Or if that group is pressuring you, you can suggest to do drug-free, alcohol-free activities. When you're being pressured to do something or try something by your friends, it is not something you would do on your own, and you're not using your better judgment. Studies show that when being pressured, you're not using your better judgment because people just want to fit in and not be left out with what the group is doing. Peer pressure can hurt you. Most peer pressure happens in high school, where 30% of teens are offered drugs. The ones that do give in because they're told that they're not cool if they don't do the same thing as the group. Peer pressure can hurt you. When making this decision, it is not something you would normally do or a decision you would make on your own because all of the time, people who are being pressured don't want to do it but give in for the sake of not losing friends. If you're being pressured to do something, it is most likely going to lead to a bad situation. 70% of teens who smoke are known to have friends who smoke or started smoking because of peer pressure. Peer pressure can hurt you. You can avoid these situations, you can say no, but not all situations of peer pressure are bad. If you are on a sports team, your teammates can encourage you to be the best player you can be or encourage you to do well in school or on a test. Bruce Lee said, "I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you're not in this world to live up to mine." This shows that sometimes you will be expected to do what everybody else is doing, but you don't need to. You're not here in this world to live up to people's expectations. Peer pressure can hurt you. When being pressured to do something, it is bound to end up badly, and you're not using your better judgment because you're most likely caught up in trying to fit in, and it's not something you would normally do. Peer pressure can hurt you. It can lead you to make decisions that you will regret. You do not always have to fit in or go with the crowd. You do not always need to be with the cool crowd to be happy. Just remember,